Hello folks, and welcome back to our playthrough of Dragon Age Origins. So the last time that we were doing Dragon Age here, apparently Comcast decided it was time for some scheduled maintenance, and the stream cut off like in the middle. Also, the stream had, apparently the intro sequence for Dragon Age Origins is copyrighted, so it was muted at the start. It was just... there were a lot of bad things in that stream. So anyways, we're starting new, afresh. We're helping out the elves here with some werewolves that are causing some issues for them. So let's continue on here, and hopefully we won't have too many issues. Oh, look, Darkspawn. Ooh, that was a poor choice. I meant to heal, but I ended up using lightning. Oh god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm dead. Oh no, I'm not dead. Good job, Alistair. Get a slow-mo kill in there and everything. Of course, I think Zevron went down. General Kenobi! Hey there, Pickle. How's it going?
Let's have at it! Shall be done. For the Grey Wardens! Yeah! I think we work well together.
Well, Pickle, at least you can be happy that your little drone maker and space engineers worked. Oh god, what else is there now?
It shall be done. Take that!
Alright, there we go. Yeah, I will say, so like your little drone maker, was that kind of like your concept for the World Devastator to go against my World Devastator that I was working on? Because I remember that was the first time I fired it up. Well, it went pretty well for a first time test run of it.
It shall be done.
Magister's Cinch reduces hostility, and it also provides a boost to healing. I kinda wonder... I think I'm going to equip that. Unless I have something else that does the same. No. Okay, I'm gonna use that, because I need the reduced hostility. Helps if I put it in the right one, though. Let's give that, and I'll stay with the mixed metal rounds, I think. Yeah, I think we're good. The one thing about RPGs, it's always a question of what kind of equipment do you go for? Oh, look. There's a grand oak that we can talk to down here. What is that? So yeah, Pickle, I think I'm pretty certain that my next series that I'm going to do is going to be probably Star Wars Tar Fighter. Not Tar Fighter. TIE Fighter.
I shall do it. There is no glory in bloodshed.
It says, what waits? World Devastator. Oh, you didn't make yours based off of the World Devastator? 'Cause that's pretty much what your little thing is. If you add the ability for it to gather resources anyways. Because the World Devastators were factory ships that pretty much would mine planets for minerals and then use those minerals to create either starfighters, new world devastators, or add on to their own superstructure. And it's kind of what I wanted to do with the thing that I was making in Space Engineers, but I never quite got that far. Plus, I always ended up crashing it, which didn't help either. Of course, part of the problem is operating on a planet in Space Engineers is much more difficult than operating in space. Alright, this is going to be interesting. Pickle says, I was aiming for the drone to have the face of a CIS gunship. Oh, so that was the same kind of drone as you were showing off in, I want to say, in the game screenshots section of the Discord.
Our skill has won the day.
Invigorating that was.
Oh dear, we got a couple of them waking up here.
It shall be done.
I never liked this part.
It is begun.
Time for a little bloodletting, I see.
It shall be done.
No, Zevran!
Say,
Quit trying to die, damn
it is
it.
begun. I will not fail.
Push them back!
We must fight. Let us do it quickly.
And Zevran goes down again.
Healing. Heal me, please.
So Pickle says, that was a one module, so you can stack them. My goal was to have something to uselessly pump out drone fighters. Interesting. How many wounds does... Oh, does everyone only has 2 wounds? I was expecting it to be like a whole bunch more. Also, no, I don't want rock armor, because I want as much magic as possible. Oh, you meant to say, endlessly, not uselessly.
What manner of beast be thee that comes before this elder tree?
Can't you see me? I'm human.
Ah, yes, I remember thy kind, so brief of life and all but blind to the peril you cause, the lives you take. Such chaos is sown within thy wake. Allow me a moment to welcome thee. I am called the Grand Oak, sometimes the Elder Tree.
Wow.
And unless thou think'st it far too soon, might I ask of thee a boon?
I don't think the Ents in the Lord of the Rings rhymed. No, but, hello there, Zero. How's it going? No, I think, pretty much, I think the way this tree is described is through one of the dialogue sequences is pretty much it's a tree that's been inhabited by a spirit from the Fade. So I think that's a little different from how the Ents are in Lord of the Rings. Although I admit I don't quite know all of the specifics on them, so. Why do you speak in rhymes?
I do not know. Why dost thou not? Thy words seem plain, a mundane lot. Perhaps a poet's soul's in me. Does that make me a poetry?
A poetry. Yes, I get it.
It was but a simple jest, a jibe to entertain my guest.
Pickle says, also, I was trying to keep an evil theme with my builds to match my suits. Understandable. Your suit did look quite evil. Zero says, working on the haze for Kerbin's and Lathes atmospheres. Okay. Let's see. So what's this boon you mentioned?
I have but one desire, to solve a matter very dire. As I slept one early morn, a thief did come and steal an acorn.
Someone came and stole this tree's balls. Alright, what's so special about that?
All I have is my being, my seed. Without it, I am alone indeed. I cannot go and seek it out, yet I shall die if left without.
Well, I could look for your acorn. What's in it for me?
My wooden skin has some magic, see, and part of it I can give to thee.
Pickle says, would he like to know a tree fact? And then you should leave him alone. Zero says, can I get a name suggestion for my visual pack? Oh, Zero zany atmospheres? Oh. Let's see. What good will your wood do me?
The forest would see thee as a tree, and so no harm would come to thee.
Well, I suppose that sounds like a decent enough reward. Although I would prefer if you help me find Witherfang.
In the center of the forest the wares do dwell, or so go the tales my fellows tell. But they cannot be followed there. The forest doth protect the wares.
Why do the trees protect them?
Perhaps wares use magic to command the trees. All I know is they move as they please.
And your wood? Oh, I have no more questions.
Shall we speak of other things, or wait for what the morning brings?
I want to talk to you about your boon.
I have but one acorn, my child, my seed. It has been stolen, a vile deed. I cannot leave, for I am bound, and thus I beg the thief be found.
Very well, I'll help.
Go to the east to find this man. I shall await. Do what thou can.
Zero says, Zero's realism pack. Now, is the pack just like atmospheres and that sort of thing, or is it going to be more than that? And Pickle says, newbie's going on an adventure, trying to find the nuts of a tree. Ask him if he can count to tree. This campsite appears remarkably intact. The tents and bedrolls are covered with leaves, but are dry and whole. The fire pit smokes and possesses embers enough to build into a small flame. There are no signs of any inhabitants.
Now this is peculiar. Whoever this belonged to must have just recently abandoned it. We should be careful.
You're probably right. Keep an eye out. You get no hint of danger, though it strikes you odd that the camp is abandoned. Perhaps searching the camp will give more clues as to its nature. Here it says, atmosphere and clouds. Zero's gas pack. Because that's what atmosphere and clouds are. Gas. You look inside the tent and are surprised by how dry and cozy it feels. It is clean, but empty. What a pleasant place to rest your head.
The elven hunters didn't set this up. How strange. And yet it all just seems so friendly. I want to do nothing but remain.
No, we can't sleep here. We need to go. It takes all your strength to step back from the tent. A wave of weariness washes through you, despite your efforts to resist. You examine the bedroll. It looks clean and warm. You feel like you haven't slept in ages. It would be so nice to curl up and sleep.
You know, I feel as if I could sleep for days. Do you feel it? It's not quite right.
Sleeping here would be bad, I think. We should leave. You turn away from the bedroll, but only reluctantly. The lure of sleep is almost overpowering. You examine the remains of the fire pit. It has been untended for several hours at most. The embers draw you in, almost hypnotizing you. Zero says gas sounds retarded.
I'm surprised that fire hasn't burned out. We should tend it. Is there a stick about? I am tired.
Stop. We need to get away from this. Now! Unable to resist its strange siren call, you trudge back to the tents and quickly collapse and drift off into a blissful sleep. And everyone's dead. A greater shade.
Very well. I shall do it. Quickly, we must
Nose, heels.
Our skill has won.
Aha, got it. With the shade destroyed, the fog seems to lift. The camp that was here is ancient, and the remnants of the shade's victims all lie as if sleeping still.
This was a demon that fed once on travelers and remained to trap more as they passed. Like a spider in its web. Creepy.
Pickle says, wow, only if someone saw this coming. And now Zevran's at 3 wounds. Lovely. How many more is he going to get along the way here?
Very well.
Dusk ring, Dalish gloves. Ooh, that dusk ring could actually be useful. Because that's +3 to cunning. Does hurt his attack skill a little. But it should make him more... Actually, you know what? I'll give it to Leliana. Because Zevran at least uses a little bit of attack. Or a little bit of strength with his attacks. Since he's melee. Pickle asks, why is he always covered in blood? Who, Zevran or me? It looks like Zevran. Well, Alistair's covered in blood as well. Probably because they're the hand-to-hand fighters, so, you know, they're always covered in blood. Although, why are you covered in blood from a shade is a good question. Pickle says, yeah, but that's her blood? Wait, her blood? Who, Leliana's here? Zero says Zero's unbelievable visuals. Maybe if they're very good, Zero. You just have to make sure that they are actually very good if they're, you know, unbelievable. You want me to burn the great oak down? Fine. We'll just kill the great oak.
My acorn is still gone, so I pray to thee. Hast thou any news for me?
I no longer wish to look for it.
Then there is naught for me to do, but perish as the mortals do.
No, use fire. I don't have any fire attacks. I think I have fire arrows. I'll help you along with that. Or, you know what, I'll say intimidate. Give me my reward anyhow. Or before I burn you down.
Thou dares to threaten me with flame? For what now comes, I am not to blame.
Alright. Liliana. Fire bolts, fire arrows. No, she's been rooted.
Right away.
Good shot.
Maker! As you say. I shall do it.
Here comes trouble.
Pickle says she's been grooted. Pretty much. Zero says, Newbie, can I ask one favor? Sure.
More the fools they missed!
Here comes
Shall be done.
trouble.
Really injured here. Just so you More the fools they. I shall do it.
Ah! Haha, you're slow, Grand Oak. Kind of. No! I've been grooted again. Oh no, Liliana's down.
It shall be done.
Haha.
Good, another down.
Pickle says, his name shall not be the Great Oak. His name is now Groot. Well, at least Zevran didn't get wounded again. And we still have this fallen... Oh, that's the... I know what that is. That's the... Check the loot. Unfortunately, he didn't really have any loot. He had some gold, that was about it. Zero says my internet's being fucky. No, Zero! You make it to a stream. Your internet can't be funky.
No!
Ah, this really gets the blood pumping.
As you say.
Alright, Liliana, let's take off your fire arrows for the moment. Till we need them. Oh dear. Let's see. Death Cloud. No, you fools. Save me. Save me.
Try to be merciful.
No! You have failed me.
on it.
Here comes trouble.
My face!
Maker!
So Pickle asks, how's the mod going? Any news? Not particularly. I know the other day I made a little bit more progress on doing some of the spells and that. There's still probably, let's see, I did the passive. I have 2 spells completed for the lore of the dark side, which means that there are still 4 more spells that I have to do for the lore of the dark side. And I haven't even started with the lore of the light side yet. So there's still work to do, that's for sure.
As you say. It is begun.
I suppose
By the
violence
Maker!
is a solution. Sometimes.
I am thinking about doing a couple changes with the mod, though. Thinking more about it,
It shall be done.
having like 3 different classes for like the Jedi and the Sith heroes, or the Magi and the Viseri, as they're going to be called. I think that might be a little much. So what I might end up doing is put all of the different abilities into the skill tree, and then just allow you to make either a female or a male version of them. Because the main goal of the mod is to open up, you know, role playing with them. So, Zero says, "Did you say anything about the favor?" I said I'd be open to the favor, but then your internet went funky, Zero. Vic says, "Break it in pieces for it to be less overwhelming." So that's kind of the good thing about the way the skill trees are in Warhammer, is you can do it in different areas to focus on different things. So theoretically, I should be able to break it up pretty well and have it work. Theoretically, anyways.
I shall do it. It is begun.
Defend yourself.
As you say. There is no glory in bloodshed. It shall be done. Come, let us end this. I shall do it. It is begun. Don't give them the advantage. More the fools they.
I never liked
Now
this
we do
part.
battle. It shall be done.
Pickle says, "Break it so much it'll be gone. Reduced to atoms." Not quite the plan there, Pickle.
Very well. Watch out! Get off!
That was
It shall be done.
less fun than I would have
So
liked.
is everyone at... He is at 4 wounds. Let's see. He has open wound, penalty to nature resistance, broken bone, penalty to dexterity, penalty to attack speed, and penalty to cunning. How exciting.
It is begun. As you say.
So Zero says, "Well, Kerbal Space Program likes to crash when I try and record. So I wanted to see if you could record a trailer for my visual pack. I'll do the editing." I might be able to do something like that. You might have to walk me through doing some of the modding portion of it, because I don't do modding with Kerbal Space Program, but I think I could do something like that.
Please. Help. Listen. I am not the mindless beast I appear to be.
What happened to you?
I am cursed. Turned into this creature. The curse, it burns in me. I fled into the forest. The werewolves, they took me in, but I had to return. I had to.
Careful. These werewolves might have laid a trap for us or something. You never know.
You are human. I was once an elf, one of the Dalish folk. Do you know of my clan?
Your keeper, Zathrin, is the one who sent me here.
The Keeper sent you? Then you seek Witherfang.
I do. Have you seen him?
I have, but it is not what you think. But there is no time to explain. You must listen. My name is Delilah. My husband, he is called Athras. Please, you must bring him a message.
Oh, the poor woman, she's in such pain.
The staff I wear. Bring it to him. Tell him I love him. Tell him I am dead, and with the gods, I beg you.
Pickle says, oh shit, there's werewolves. Thus, this is Skyrim. Not everything, just because there's something that Skyrim has, makes it automatically Skyrim. I spoke to Athras. He worries about you.
I want him to be at peace. He is a good man. Please do not let him suffer thinking of me. Oh, the pain. The curse is fire in my blood. Please hand it for me. Hand it quickly.
And this is going to sound horrible, but it sounds like she's really constipated. Zero says, I can send you the WIP file. Okay, that works. Then I can record some of the gameplay footage for you. Pickle says, you said you then told me you're right, Pickle. This is Skyrim. You thought I forgot. And yes, this is a she. It's just that she's turned into a werewolf now. Alright, very well. I will end your pain. Take out a little dagger, stab her, and then suddenly a bunch of blood everywhere.
Gods bless you.
What? I'm not even going to give that a response, Pickle. Alright, let's save. 'Cause who knows what's going to come out next. We got a bunch of Hala over here.
Very well.
Which, for anyone who missed it in the last episode, the Hala are like the sacred deer for the elves. Oh look, more trees. Damn it!
I suppose violence is a solution. Sometimes.
No, damn it. Quit grooting me, damn it.
It is begun. Come, let us end this. I shall do it.
Now we play a little.
Very well. As you say.
Hope that's okay.
Lovely. Zero says, I am Groot. Random skeleton over here? Mythal's Blessing. It's not a good shield, but it does give one melee critical chance and 10% healing received, but I don't think it's really enough to be worth giving to Alistair. Because already the shield he has now is better, so. Pickle says, tell them trees that in California we burn their kind without knowing. I don't think California exists in this universe. Oh, look, another camp. Uh-oh, we got a hermit here. Can we steal? Yoink.
I'll do it.
And can we steal from the
As
hermits?
you like.
Nothing to steal. Oh. Alright, let's save. Because who knows what's going to happen here.
Oh dear, oh dear. Not a werewolf and not a spirit even. What are the woods coming to?
Wait, are you the thief that took the Grand Oak's acorn?
Mayhap I did and mayhap I didn't. It doesn't matter, oh no. That dried up old rhyming stick has been snapped into. But we are getting ahead of ourselves. Ask a question and you'll get a question, but give an answer and you'll receive the same. Oh, I do so love to trade.
Pickle says, hey newbie, you should get Ariel's shield. I don't think we have that here. You want me to answer a question?
Wouldn't I have to ask you a question first?
Isn't that a question?
Would you know a question if it was asked?
Are you mocking me?
I don't know. Are you mocking me?
Stop answering every question with a question.
But those are the rules. A question for a question, an answer for an answer. Were you not listening? Come now. Will you play by the rules or not?
Alright, then would you like to ask me a question?
I think it is your turn to ask, is it not?
So you live in this stump.
Yes, I live here, and it's not as bad as you think. Where else to go, eh? I must stay away from them. They're out there and looking. They will take your secrets, oh yes, all of them, and leave you empty. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go.
Do you want to ask me another question?
May I? Oh yes, I think I might. Now, let's see. Ah, yes, I know. That horrible talking oak. You were the one who killed it, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
Let me think. There must be something you might be interested in. Oh, I know. Have you been to the center of the forest yet? It's quite the sight. Grand place for a picnic.
I'll keep that in mind.
It's where the wolfmen have their lair, but the trees will block the path. There's a way to fool the trees, of course. Trees are thick, wooden things, after all, easily fooled if you know how.
And you know how to fool them?
Since you've already gone and killed that nasty old oak tree, I saw the splinters and even did a little jig to celebrate. Maybe I'll just tell you. The secret to getting by the trees, and listen close now, is to make them think you're one of the wolfmen. Isn't that a grand idea? I know what you're thinking. My teeth are flat and I'm not nearly hairy enough where it counts for anyone to think I'm a wolfman. So true. I have the solution to that. I can make you smell like a wolfman. Enough like one to fool some stupid tree. And you only need to bring me a werewolf skin.
Well, I do have a werewolf skin.
So you have. Nice, too. Are you sure you wouldn't prefer a pair of slippers? No? Well, let's see what I can do with this, then. And here you are. Just keep it with you, and the trees will let you into the center of the forest. Remember, the trick will fool trees, but not anyone with a pair of eyes. And don't lose it. I might not remember that spell a second time. Anyhow, that's it. That's all there is. Off you go. Have fun with the wolfmen.
So Zira says kill him. Fickle says ask him how fast you can decapitate him. And also mentioned this man looks and sounds like a pervert.
What's this now? You again? Why don't you go away?
It's time to kill you.
Not fair. Not fair. This is completely against the rules.
Pickle says the Wood Elves are going to be really mad when they hear you killed a tree. And, what's this? There's nothing in the trunk that appears worthy of your time.
You just watch your manners. I've only so much blood in this frail body of mine, and I intend to keep it there. Huh. You hear that? I intend to keep it there, so no more of your shenanigans.
I'll get you eventually. Pickle says he's got that slash TP cheat, his teleport cheat.
Completely against the rules.
Third time's the charm.
You just watch your manners. I've only so much blood in this frail body of mine, and I intend to keep it there. Huh. You hear that? I intend to keep it there, so no more of your shenanigans.
Nope. He's still teleporting.
Not fair. This is completely against the rules.
Maybe I do have to ask him if I can decapitate him. Zero says, shut up, Lord of the Rings reject.
You just watch your manners.
Okay, yes.
You hear that? I intend to keep it there, so no more.
Alright, do you want to ask me a question?
Is it not?
No, it's my turn to ask. Who are you?
Who am I? Why do you want to know? Did they send you? Did they tell you to ask?
That's a lot of questions. You'd better have some answers.
Ah! Damnation! Caught by my own rules. Oh, did they tell you to pretend to be an innocent stranger with a head full of fluff and nothing? I'm trickier than I look. I survive still, and the trees, they leave me be. I've won. They will never find me. Never.
I found you.
So you did. But I'm watching you. If they sent you, I'll know. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go.
Do you want to ask me another question?
May I? Oh, yes, I think I might. Now, what shall be the first? Oh, yes. What is your name?
You may call me Dalen.
Aha. So you claim. They sent you, didn't they? But you're too tricky, and you're trying to fool me. Well, I'm on to you, just so you know. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
Do you have anything to trade?
Oh, yes. Yes. I still have that old helmet and the book.
I want to trade for the book.
And what do you have to trade for the book?
How about the scarf?
Ooh, warm. Warm enough to keep my neck from freezing on a cold night when the mice are biting at the toes. Give me that! There. Now that's done. What else have you got on your agenda,
Well, do you want to ask me another question?
May I? Oh, yes, I think I might. Where were you born?
I was born on my family estate in the north.
So you say. Fiendishly clever of you to maintain this facade for so long, but I will see through it yet. Mark my words. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
Alright, let's go for the trade again.
I still have the acorn, if you want it.
Is that Grand Oak's acorn?
Suddenly it all becomes clear. You hear that talking tree there? It all makes sense now. As a matter of fact, yes. I do have that tree's acorn. I stole it, and it was easy. Silly tree should have locked it up tighter. If you want it, you'll have to trade me for it. And nothing from that silly tree. No leaves or branches or anything. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go.
Yeah, let's try to kill him again, even though I don't think it's gonna work.
Nah, not fair. Not fair. This is completely against the rules.
Pickle says, I like how this old man has old man problems. You forgot you tried to kill him 3 times, and we're thinking of peeing on him. No, that was all you. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with this old man, but at least we got a book out of him, I think. Book. Archons of the Imperium, Volume 1. Type Codex. What? That's all there is? Can I even sell that book? Well, I can sell it for 30 gold. Pickle says 4 times now. Yeah, I've given up on trying to kill the old man. I think you can kill him if you don't kill the oak tree. But once you've killed the oak tree, you can't. Pickle says, new weapon unlocked. Book. Now, if I feel really adventurous, I could use a book as a weapon in my Warhammer mod. Zira says he has Alzheimer's. He does. He does. Poor old man. Alright, we've been at the Mad Hermit's clearing. The forest barrier. Oh, and let's level up 2. So magic is at 38. Should we do more constitution? Let's do willpower to 20. And we'll take magic to 40. Do I do the improved poison making or improved combat tactics? You know what? I think I'm going to do improved poison make. Oh, no. I want improved herbalism. Because then I can make more of the healing potions and all that. Because, you know, we're going to need a lot of those, honestly. Blood sacrifice. The blood mage sucks the life force from an ally, healing the caster, but potentially killing the ally. This healing is not affected by the healing penalty of blood magic. Your disguise allows you to pass through the barrier. Alright, let's turn off death magic. We'll turn off rock armor. Alright. We got Swift Runner here again.
The forest has not been vigilant enough. Still you come. You are stronger than we could have anticipated. The Dalish chose well, but you do not belong here, outsider. Leave this place.
I'm not going anywhere without Witherfang's hearts.
You are sent by the treacherous Dalish to kill Witherfang. I will not stand by and allow that to happen.
Zira says books will go extinct in this century because of deforestation. I think it's more likely to almost say that they're going to go extinct because of technology. Pickle says, do it, newbie. Make the Book of Shame an OP equipable item. Maybe I can do that as an Easter egg. Maybe I'll, well, if I was thinking all of a sudden to maybe do it as like, maybe I'll do it as like a level 40 a weapon that you can give. Well, I was actually just thinking about giving it to Jar Jar. The only thing, I don't think the animations would work like that for my planned Jar Jar character. Because of the options to make a Jar Jar, there's the one Norse skin unit that kinda could be it. Also, I'm dropping frames all of a sudden. What the hell? What are you doing? No. There's not supposed to be any planned maintenance, damn it. Okay, it's clearing up now. Good. Jira says, haha, fuck you, 4th grade teacher. Alright. Why do you call the Dalish treacherous? You attacked them.
And they deserve no less. You are an intruder in our home. You come to kill, as all your kind do. We have learned this lesson well. Here, Witherfang protects us. Here we learn our names and are beloved. We will defend Witherfang and this place with our lives.
Alright, get to fight these guys again. Let's fall back a little and try to use Chain Lightning here.
Quickly, we must.
No, leave me alone.
More the fools they. Next time. It is begun.
Damn it! I hate this part.
Bad dog. Pickle says, newbie Jar Jar should be really OP. The units just instantly combust into flames when they get near. Jar Jar has no need for animations because we wouldn't need to lift a finger. I don't know about that.
It shall be done.
I don't know. We'll see. The Easter egg sort of stuff is probably going to be towards the end of the mod.
It is begun.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
You said you could do that for me. Fail, Liliana, fail. At least you got this one. Although that Tevinter shield is disappointing. Oh, look. More werewolves. Zero says I'm going to have to sacrifice some of my lunch food.
We are
What?
invaded.
Oh, you didn't eat dinner?
Received their way into the forest heart. Fall back to the ruins. Protect the lady.
Pickle says, wow, a white wolf. Now this just became Game of Thrones all of a
This is
sudden.
it. Werewolf City. Kind of flea heaven, isn't it?
Are you forgetting all of the betrayal and all of that was happening earlier? That's when it was Game of Thrones. Alright, let's save. I should probably use some of these injury kits, even though I don't really want to.
At your service.
What is it?
Try to boost our stats a little bit here. Zero says, didn't eat dinner because who the fuck cooks breakfast for dinner? I've done it before. Pickle says, you call that betrayal, I call that child's play.
Anyways, did the elves live underground just like the dwarves?
There is no glory in bloodshed.
Something on your mind?
No, I didn't want to talk to you. Sarah says, nasty? What? The breakfast for dinner? Aw. Pickle says, Sunubi still want to see that cooking video. Well, I did the preparation for it, but when it came to actually cooking, I didn't record it because, as I said, I couldn't get a good view of the pan, so. Zero says I'm going to make some ramen. That's always a good option. Oh yeah, we can't go down here. Drat. Are we going to encounter spiders here?
It shall be done.
Pickle says, watch newbie hold his phone over the pan and just drop it in by accident. Yeah, that's why I wasn't going to be recording, because I wasn't going to be doing that.
A bit more dying, please. As you said. Damn you. Enough.
That's one for me.
Begun. Shall be done.
Damn it, Zevron, you died again.
Most excellent.
May can be
I think we
praised.
work well together. It is begun.
See, Zevron, this is why I was thinking of leaving you. Zero says the Eastern way of saying it sounds nasty. What, ramen? Or what is the Eastern way of saying it? What the hell was that? It's saving, that's not good.
Something ahead. Something big.
Dragons?
Right ahead.
I don't see a trap. Where?
Right ahead.
Oh, there it is. And it is a dragon.
There is no glory in blood.
Oh, crap.
As you say.
Oh, this is lovely. Yeah, let's resave here or reload here.
I have a bad feeling about this. Turn back. Trap right ahead.
Oh, geez, they got these things all over. Ah, damn it, Alistair.
Trap right ahead.
Trying to set off these traps. All right, let's try this again.
I shall do it.
Alistair, why are you going that way? Go attack. Zevron, you go attack. And why are you moving?
I still remember my first battle.
Shall be done.
Ooh, now the fun part.
Very well.
And Alistair goes down.
I suppose violence is a solution. Sometimes.
No, damn it.
This is too much.
Yes. Oh.
Oh, son of a bitch. Zero says it's in the microwave. Generally how I do it too. Alright, maybe we need to be on move freely. That way I can position people properly here.
What? On it.
Alright, Alistair.
As you wish.
Attack. Liliana, attack. Me, attack. Zevran, move you into position. And attack.
I am ready.
Push them back!
Don't give them the advantage.
Make a preserve. Let's end this.
We must fight. Let us do it quickly.
Very well.
Attack!
All
More
right,
than fools
battle
they
it is
done.
then. You forced our hand.
You can't be serious.
Ah, quit triggering the damn trap.
Now we do battle. If we must fight, let us do it quickly. It is begun. Our skill
It
has
is
won the
done.
day.
And Zevran decided he just wanted to just stand there.
Just me. Did I do really badly back there?
You did horrible.
That was less fun than I would have liked.
Zevran, did you just get yourself killed again? I swear to God. I should have just murdered you.
What now?
Pickle says, newbie, I know how to defeat a dragon.
Less fun than
How would you defeat a dragon? Look at all of this crap. I swear to God, Zevran. Well, we have some treasure here.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Sure, and you're gonna fail at that.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
No, you couldn't. Spray bottle with water for defeating the dragon.
Very well.
Oh, we got a bunch of stuff here. 19 gold. Ooh, that's nice. This Valandin's Reach is decent damage. Alright, let's take a look. Valandin's Reach. 9.6 damage and it has +2 damage. Bregan's Bow has +3 armor penetration, +6 attack, and +10% critical backstab damage. I think Valandin's Reach is better. Zero says yes, 100%. That will work as far as using the spray bottle. Whatever you say. Alright, so we can go to the lower level here. I do have one area back here that I missed, though. Pickle says, I've been thinking, newbie, I think we didn't do enough to Ghost Shack to send him a message. Well, he didn't even see it, so he hasn't really gotten the message yet. Also, let's change up some of this. I don't like using... I'll leave rock armor, death cloud I want to change. Let's do enemy clustered with 4 allies. And we will use the ability... Why does it just have shock? I mean, I guess we could, but... Unless maybe you can't put the big area abilities. That could be. maybe Tempest and all that you can't use as part of the tactics. Pickle says, but it was enough? Maybe. Kind of want to run back. Oh, Pickle says, wrong, it wasn't. Kind of want to run back and drop off all this stuff that we've gathered. Either sell it or something, because I'm afraid we're going to reach the end and then we're not going to have enough room, so I guess we'll... Oh, that's going to be such a pain in the ass to do. Hopefully we can fast travel back to this place. I hope so. Pickle says I'm gonna rebuild his shack and burn it down again. And Zero says I brought desserts. What did you bring as desserts? I was actually thinking earlier, I was kind of sad that I didn't buy ice cream at the store earlier today. Because I have had a taste for ice cream, especially with it being hot and all. Alright, if we're not maxed out, if we weren't maxed out now, we should be maxed out on our inventory. What caused me to think about ice cream? Oh. I was looking for something, I guess. Oh, damn you for not letting me fast travel. Pickle says fast travel. You just adding more proof about this being Skyrim. Except that I can't fast travel here. You can fast travel in more locations in Skyrim than you can in this game, unfortunately. Also, what was over here? Did I miss something? I may have.
More enemies ahead.
The heat did definitely help for thinking about ice cream. That's for sure.
Defend yourself!
It has begun.
Enough!
Let's make this quick!
It has begun.
I mean, I suppose technically, after stream, I could run over to Walmart to get some ice cream. Although when I went to Walmart earlier, it was like completely barren. So I don't know what is going on there, but like they were out of so much stuff. And werewolves. How did that miss? Stay away from me.
Now you fall!
It has begun.
I'll try to be merciful.
I love this game.
I shall do it.
Someone's keeping score.
Very well.
Pickle says Walmart's ice cream is a doo-doo. I mean, some of it that they sell is alright. Certainly not their brand. It's not very good, but... Zero says, I'm trying to not spill water on my laptop. Please don't, Zero. I know you want to watch and all, but... we don't need a repeat of your ice... or your Italian ice thing. Oh god. An ogre alpha.
As you say. It has begun.
Let's make this quick. Enough!
It shall be done. Don't give them the advantage. As you say. If we must fight, let us do it quickly.
Oh dear. And there he goes. Flee! No!
I never liked this part.
Just keep fleeing. It's somehow working.
Make a preserve.
Oh no, it's not working anymore.
It shall be done. As you say.
Is that all you've got?
Very well. By the Maker!
Ah, news. Zero says I've never seen an ice cream truck. What? You live in America, Zero. How have you never seen an ice cream truck? Unless you live like completely in some rural area or something. Oh my god, this is horrible. Horrible.
It is begun.
I don't even think that did anything. No. Zero says I live in a city with 60,000 other people. Then how have you not seen an ice cream truck? Ow! Zero says, I don't know. Well then I... You've lived a poor childhood there, Zero. A very poor childhood. Also, I have no idea how this is actually working. No! It's supposed to be working.
No quarter shall be given.
Leave me alone.
This isn't good. I'm wounded.
Pickle says, don't question it, newbie, just don't. Oh, come on. You can't defeat me now. Not when I'm so close. I can't believe that worked. Large flawless spirit crystal, okay. Oh no, I can't pick it up because... Oh, now I gotta get rid of something. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Now pee on him. Again with the peeing on him and all. This fancy vase, I think I'll get rid of that. Alright, now to pick up my companions. Zero says, does a truck transporting ice cream to a store count as an ice cream truck? Not really, because, I mean, unless you rob the ice cream truck, I mean, in which case, then maybe it counts.
You forced our hand.
You know, an ice cream truck, you're supposed to be able to go to and actually eat from it, you know?
We did? Yay!
Pickle says, Newbie, can you tell me the great story of how you killed the beasts? Sure, I just ran around, drank some potions, ran around, drained some life, ran around, and then shocked them a few times.
As you say.
And then finally won. There's the story. Pickle says, bravo. Such a great story. A story for a warrior. Although you spelt that wrong and you said warrior. I really hope that I can fast travel back to that castle thing from my camp. I hope so. Sierra says, does a van sprayed painted on free ice cream count as an ice cream van? So long as you end up getting ice cream. I mean,
Let us do it quickly.
Zero says, I know it does not. Hey, so long as you end up getting ice cream from it, I'll allow it. You might get molested from it. But so long as you get the ice cream, you know.
Ridiculously awesome.
I shall do it.
These are some grumpy bears over here.
Another battle it is.
Enough! Shall be done. Blast! I shall do it.
Blood on me, I hate that.
Oh god, this great bear. It's pissed. It's pissed off.
Shall be done. As you say. Good. Another down.
Nothing like a brush with death to make you not like death much.
Zero says, you might get molested, but as long as you get the ice cream, it counts. Newbie. Alright, back to the Dalish camp. Although I don't think anyone there even wants to trade with me, so. Pickle says, I'm on the verge of falling asleep. How I am still conscious surprises me. It's the will of remaining to see all of the fun shenanigans that we will do here. Oh, too bad Omar is not here. So we're going to give that one wolf pelt to that one hunter guy. If we can find him around here. Well, we have Athras here. We can tell him about his lady.
You have returned. Is there any chance you have news of Delilah?
I found her in the forest. She's dead, Athras.
Dead? What happened to her? Was it as I thought?
She died from the curse. Zathrian told you the truth.
The Keeper told me the truth? Are you certain?
Of course I am. Do you doubt me?
No, of course not. It would be foolish of me to disbelieve both you and the Keeper. At least she is at peace. Here is the amulet, as I promised. Now I should go and make arrangements. I must mourn my wife as is proper. Dareth Shiral, fare you well.
Well, this will even further over-encumber us, but the good thing about this game is you can become like over-encumbered and not take any negatives. You just can't pick up any further items. So one thing that has this over Skyrim. Pickle says also, am also surprised how hot it is during nights. Oh, it's hot here too, so.
Yes? What is it now?
I found some iron bark for you.
Truly? Let me see. Yes, that is indeed iron bark, and a substantial quantity of it as well. Well done. An agreement is an agreement, and I will craft something from this wood for you. What would you like? A bow, or perhaps a breastplate?
Do we do the breastplate, which might be useful for like Zevran or Leliana? Longbow could be useful for Leliana, but I do have that one longbow for her. No, I will do the breastplate. Pickle says pee on the iron and make it rusty. It's iron bark. It's a part of a tree, so it won't become rusty. It'll just smell. All right, let's do the breastplate.
Manuvinin, I will craft it myself. Watch if you prefer, it will not take long.
That's what she said?
And I've reformed the wood to my will. A Dalish breastplate for you. May it serve you well.
All right, let's see. Verathorn's armor gives, so it has 8.92 armor. Oh, it's medium armor? Although actually that might work well for Sten, actually. 20 nature resistance, 25 stamina. Yeah, that's actually good armor for Sten. Looking at it.
Yes? What is it now?
Can I barter with you?
No. I'm no Shemlin merchant who will traffic with any scoundrel. I suggest you go.
What? Zero says, I can sense something bad about a person from a mile away. Pickle says, fucking hilarious, newbie. You're not just the clown, you're the whole circus. God of the craft. What is this? June, God of the craft. No, June is month of the summer. All right, so where is Omar in elven form around here? Because I know he watches Gaina there. Pickle says, I thought June was god of heat. I am seriously lost as to where this guy is. If Omar was here, he would ask if I needed GPS. I don't know where this guy is. Because I thought he was just like hanging out like around here or something. He was hanging out within sight range of Gaina. And then I have no idea. Oh well. Let's go back to our camp. Oh wait, I should be able to do it from here, right? Okay, I can do it from here. I can go to the Brazilian forest, but it does not look like I can actually go to where I want to go. Fudge.
I have been studying Mother's grimoire. Do you wish to hear what I have found?
If you must. Or, nah, we'll say, what did you find?
'Tis not what I expected. I had hoped for a collection of her spells, a map of the power that she commands. But this is not it.
Disappointed then?
No, there is much of interest within her writings, things I did not know, and one in particular I would never have suspected. Here, in great detail, Flemeth explains the means by which she has survived for centuries.
Spell of immortality?
Oh, if only 'twere so. Flemeth has raised many daughters over her long lifetime. There are stories of these many witches of the wilds throughout chastened legend, yet I have never seen a one, and always wondered why not. And now I know. They are all Flemeth. When her body becomes old and wizened, she raises a daughter, and when the time is right, she takes her daughter's body for her own.
She's a Sith Lord. So is Flemeth immortal or not?
Whatever spark of the demon that made her what she is remains within her, keeps her from dying of old age, but her body deteriorates. Eventually, she would be so wizened as to be senseless and immobile. So she must seek a new body, a fresh body, and start the cycle anew.
Pickle says, them side cleavage. Can this body be anyone, or must it be a daughter?
I am uncertain. According to her writings, certain hosts are better than others. The more a host is prepared, the quicker the transition will be. I am sorry. This simply takes me by surprise. I would have thought I would have had some inkling, some notion.
You and Flemeth were hardly friendly.
'Tis just her way. Or so I thought. I was a fool to think. I should have known better.
So why would she risk sending you with me?
I do not know. Perhaps 'tis as she said, the Darkspawn threaten her as much as they threaten anyone else. Or perhaps she believes that this journey will make me more powerful. According to the tome, if the host is already powerful and trained in magic, it takes far less time for Flemeth to settle in.
Pickle says, enough talk, woman. Away with you. Go make us a sandwich. Zara says, I like how some people think you can go back to bed after you've been asleep all day. I mean, unless you're sick. But even then, it's not always a certain thing. So if you died, she would have another daughter?
Not by any natural means. Perhaps I should take this as a vote of confidence from her on my capabilities. Or perhaps she simply wished me gone from the Korkari wilds so she could prepare her ritual in peace. A disturbing thought.
So what does this have to do with me?
Perhaps nothing. At least, not unless you have an interest in retaining my aid against the Darkspawn. There is only one possible response to this. Flemeth needs to die. I will not sit about like an empty sack waiting to be filled. Flemeth must be slain, and I need your help to do it.
Sit around like an empty sack waiting to be filled? Sluts! Zara says, when I woke up at 10, I woke up like I did not go to sleep. Oh, you just like woke up? Or are you talking about 10 a.m. or 10 p.m.? Let's see. Very well, I'll help you if I can.
Then what needs to be done is for you to go back to Flemeth's hut in the Korkari wilds without me. If I am present when she is slain, I cannot be certain that she will not be able to possess my body right then, so I must remain at the camp. Confront her and slay her quickly. I doubt she will truly be dead even then, but it will take her years to find a new host and recover her power, if that is even possible. The thing I must have is her true grimoire. With it, I can defend against her power in the future. Everything else in her hut is yours.
I'll see what I can do.
I am grateful. The sooner this can be done, the sooner it will set my mind at ease.
Pickle says, I'll fill her up with pickle juice and put her in a pickle jar. Oh, God. And Zero says 10 p.m. Oh, okay, so you did just wake up then. All right, well, let's talk to Bowden and sell off some of this stuff.
Formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road. I'm sure you'll be pleased.
Yeah, all right. So we have this Ash Warrior Axe, don't need that. Duncan's Dagger, we'll hold on to that. Same with the Edge. Same with the Beastman's Dagger. Those Darmisu I can sell. Oathkeeper, hold on to that. Regular longsword, mace, scout bows, don't need those. This Falandin's Reach, that's the one I want to hold on to. Also, this large flawless spirit crystal is like quite a bit better than the flawed ones. Okay. So that's pretty good overall for Shale. Alright, so we have Tevinter Shield, Clan Shields to sell. Thal's Blessing, we'll sell that. Still, sell the Heavy Chainmail. We have the Stalish Armor. How's that for, well, we'll start with Leliana. I think that's better than what she has. 4.98, and it's 1 dexterity. Yeah, we can do that. Pickle says, oh, look at those small people. Quick fact, a flawless object is better than a flawed one. Yes, yes, it is.
You and your friends are formidable. I'm sure.
Alright, gold rings, silver rings, iron rings, sell all of those. And then we have this book we can sell. I think I can sell the werewolf pelts. The wolf pelt I'll hold on to, because I need that for Elvin Omar. And we should actually probably buy some flasks here. We'll buy like 20 flasks, and we'll buy 20 distillation agents. Or actually, we'll buy only 10. Because those are actually kind of expensive. Alright, I'm not really seeing anything else that I need. So let's go over to Sten here. We're going to give him Varathorn's armor. So let's see, his current armor is 11, taking that puts him to 17. It's a pretty good looking armor overall. Pickle says, wait, are those long breads? Oh, long beards. What are they doing here? Can't they see we were trying to gather our troops to invade the Empire? They are deserters. Kill them.
Something you need? I'm sure either my boy or I can help you out.
I'm pretty sure Sandal here would be very much a source of a grudge, since he doesn't have a beard. Sell that, sell that. And the leather helm, not really using it for anyone, so we'll sell that. Alright, I think we're all good to go.
I shall do it.
Alright, so obviously we need Alistair. We need Leliana, even though she's not doing very well. And we'll take Sten. Pickle says, 10 minutes until I go night-night. Well, at least you've stayed up for a little bit with us here. Zero says, I have not even yawned. Well, you did only just get up not too long ago, so.
I will not stand idly by while outsiders steal from the Dalish. I care not about the Keeper's orders. You will pay for your transgressions. Attack!
Uh-oh.
Trap.
I think this is because we were stealing some stuff with Leliana.
Right ahead. Right ahead. Trap right ahead.
I can hear ya, Leliana.
I tried to be merciful.
Did we take her out already? Holy crap, that was quick.
More the fools they.
Oh no, we didn't.
Now you fall. It has begun.
Here comes trouble.
Time to taste steel. As you say.
Hey, leave me alone. Sten, a little help.
It has begun. Come, let us end this. Enough. It has begun.
No, poor Sten.
Blast. There is no glory in bloodshed. Die. No quarter shall be given.
Ah, crap. Stupid Melora. I went back to the camp, so I didn't have to do all of this. All right. Pickle says, my pure hatred of losing the one that I loved has fueled me a lot. Poor computer. All right, Leliana, we'll boost your dexterity here. Oh, I should do one to cunning so you can finally get this. Oh no, you gotta be level 12 for that crap. Let's see, we have this Song of Courage. The bard launches into an epic song of the party's exploits, granting them bonuses to attack damage and critical chance. Versus the Song of Valor, which is mana and stamina regeneration. Yeah, we'll do Song of Courage. I think that'll be a better choice. And Sten leveled up. All right, what do we want to do for Sten here? Shattering Blows. That'll be useful later on, so we'll take that. And of course I can't return back to camp. Well, whatever. At least we cleared our inventory, so that's the most important thing. Pickle says, I'm asking for some of his medium-range missiles. Wait, who are you asking for medium-range missiles? There's no reason to travel any further in this direction. Well, what way are we supposed to go here? Oh, here we go. Oh, Kim Jong-un.
Yes, of course.
All right, are we going the right way here? Not exactly. Oh, look, we found another great bear.
Damn you! As you
You
say.
forced our hand.
Sten's getting some nice kills here. I think this is the right way. I'm not entirely sure.
Very well.
Pickle says we need a kill streak counter. Bad thing about doing counters is I never do very well updating them. Yeah, you remember my death counter from Fallout 4? I think that was only a death counter for like one episode. Maybe two. No, actually it was from the start, wasn't it? I think, anyways. Though eventually I kind of discontinued it. I know at some point there was a ridiculous amount, and then I was like, screw this, I'm done. 35, you remember? Fallout 4 was a fun little roleplay series. Unfortunately, the way Fallout 4 is, it just kind of, not really anything to go back to right now. I'm still waiting for Fallout Miami, but I think that's still a work in progress. Pickle says, I'm not entirely sure what you were trying to say there, but I think you were trying to say just my greatest enemy was mines. Which it was for a period of time, till I took that one perk where I no longer had to worry about them. Zero asks Elder Scrolls 6. I mean, Elder Scrolls 6, when that comes out, that'll be nice. But there is a mod for Fallout 4 called Fallout Miami that's supposed to come out. I thought it was supposed to be out already, but Pickle says, you need more mods, newbie. The ones you had, you hardly never used. I mean, maybe. Gather your party and venture forth. All right. Oh, we got some Ghost Girl now. And we got Undead as well. Pickle says you had so few, it was physically painful.
We must fight. Let us do it quickly. It is begun. Performed as I expected.
I think my most modded game is probably Skyrim, and even then, it's really not all that modded. Pickle says, it was so vanilla, the game, I bled internally. Zero says my most modded is Kerbal Space Program. I can definitely see that with you.
Make a preserver.
24 mods? Well, that's more than what I have for Skyrim, I think anyways.
Right away.
Pickle says at sometimes clocking around 300 mods at once. See, that's just too much, because for one, if something goes wrong, that's a lot of troubleshooting to try and figure out what caused it. And then also it's just, I don't know.
Alright, battle it is then.
Come, let us end this.
Especially a lot of those graphics mods. It's kind of like the graphics are there just for the sake of trying to look pretty, but it's not necessarily looking pretty. Pickle says it was a pain. Oh yes, I can imagine. Zero says DLC is just mods with a price. I mean, I guess in a way.
Mommy? Mommy, no matter, son.
Can you hear me? What are you doing here?
Mommy! Mommy! Mommy!
Calm down. What are you seeing? Okay, goodbye.
Things can have unusual powers. Be wary. Now we do battle.
I tried to be merciful.
No, don't knock me over.
Heal me, please.
Save me, you fools. You failed me again, Alistair. It says, I remember it wasn't graphics mods. I think mostly were bug fixes. At this point, I didn't know unofficial Skyrim patch mod was the thing. Oh. Yeah, the unofficial patch helps a lot. Especially Skyrim's. No, Fallout 4's was necessarily all that impressive, but the Skyrim unofficial patch definitely does its bit of work.
Is this important?
Do we have a better sword for stun here? Like 1 extra point of damage. Pickle says, but also you should have seen the loading screen. Ooh, now those were loading screens.
I am here.
Oh, that's not better. I'm disappointed.
At your service.
You like your games immersive? Well, with weird loading screens?
Very well.
What now? As you like.
Oh yeah, I wanted to check and see. Is she good enough for... No, she's not. You want your loading screens to have loading screens?
As you say. Very well.
We found this fountain. The water in the pool appears cool and clean. It is refreshed from some internal source. Perhaps magically. Submerged in water is what appears to be a small earthen jug. Oh, this is... Hold on, leave the pool alone. There is a journal entry here or something. Let's see. The earthen tablet you recovered is covered in writing, perhaps elven. Most of the lettering is faded, making it indecipherable. There are numerous pictographs, however, which seem to indicate some kind of cleansing ritual to perform. The first depicts a filled earthen jug being placed on an altar. The second shows an elf kneeling before the altar and praying. The third is the elf taking a single sip of water from the jug, and the fourth shows the elf emptying the remainder of the water in the jug into a pool. The last shows an elaborate doorway, perhaps opening or closing. Alright, so we got to take out the jug with the water. Pickle says, wow, water, that's something we don't have here in California. Alright, take the earthen jug. You take the jug out of the pool. It is made of clay and appears to be none the worse for its long submersion. Alright, so we take it out, and we got to put it onto an altar. Oh, fill the earthen jug with water. You dip the jug into the water until it fills up completely. Alright, and then leave the pool alone. Now we gotta find this altar. Oh, here's the altar. Alright, the altar is plain and covered in a thin layer of dust. Numerous carvings cover its surface, but most are eroded beyond legibility. Make the water holy. Wait. No, you said wait, pee in the water, make the water holy. Oh, God. Alright, place the jug on top of the altar. The filled jug is now on top of the altar. Let's see. Kneel before the altar and pray. You kneel before the altar and pray, touching your forehead to the ground as depicted on the tablet. You feel a sense of rightness and approval around you. Let's see. Examine the earthen jug on the altar. The earthen jug sits on the altar and is currently filled with water. Take a single sip from the water in the jug. You carefully take a sip of the water in the jug and then replace it on the altar. And then take the earthen jug. And leave the altar alone. And then pour it back into the fountain. Dump the water in the jug back into the pool. Slowly, you spill the water out of the jug back into the pool. As soon as the jug is empty, it suddenly shatters, the pieces falling into the pool. And Alistair leveled up. Alright, so obviously boosting his strength there. And I guess we could give him survival. Alright, so death blow. Each time the warrior fells an enemy, The end of the battle seems closer at hand. Nah, we'll hold off on that. Ooh, shield expertise. So let's see. Increasing the defense bonus for shield defense and making the character immune to direct knockdown attacks while using shield wall. Yes, we want that. I think he is using shield wall. Pickle says, I like how newbie realized that the last second. And yes, Pickle. I should take the altar with you. Unfortunately, they don't give you an option for that. Leave an offering, kneel before the altar and pray. Examine the carvings on the altar more closely. Most of the carvings are faded. What little you can make out involves a scene where the honored dead is laid to rest inside a grand chamber. We'll continue. There seems to be some kind of process involving the altar before the body can be laid to rest, but most of those runes are illegible. Use the altar as a melee weapon. I mean, if we had Shale with us, Shale could use it as a ranged weapon. And more undead.
There is no glory in bloodshed.
Come and get it.
Don't give them the advantage.
Make a preserver.
I do wonder, are these elven zombies that we're fighting, or are they human zombies? Pickle says she's a stormtrooper. You have better aim than her. Nah, probably elven dead. You need help? Are you lost here, spirits? She's pissed. What? She resisted. She can resist my lightning attacks? No. Oh, crap. Oh my god. I think Liliana blew up.
Back.
Don't freeze me, you bitch.
Please.
Pickle says she's the true Sith.
Shall be done.
Alright. Time to do some tomb robbing. Got Juggernaut plate armor. Ooh! I forgot the Juggernaut armor has some decent stuff for the resistances. I want to say you can get all the Juggernaut armor from this area. But I think we need Liliana to be decent at unlocking chests, which she is not being very decent at right now. Also, how's the stream looking? Because it is looking like I'm dropping some frames here on the upload. I mean, my upload rate overall seems steady, so I'm not entirely sure what is going on, though. So, Pickle says, looks okay? Okay. And I think I needed to do something else in here. No, I don't want to replace the repeater gloves. Probably not. What about Sten? 1.16. They're better. Pickle says, not great, not bad, but okay. Yeah, right now it looks like I'm dropping like 15 frames a second right now. Between 15 and 30. And I'm doing, 60 frames per second, so. Alright, is there nothing else in here? I guess there's nothing else in here. I thought there was more in this place, but apparently not. There's the skeleton around the corner here. Did someone spill water on my PC? No, that's not that.
Very well.
I don't know about my router or something, but...
As you say.
I think we work well together.
Yeah, I want to say that Juggernaut armor that we found,
I tried to be merciful.
we can actually find throughout this area here, but I want to say it's in some of the chests that Liliana is not good enough to open up.
As you say. I shall do it. It is begun.
Pickle says, I know of a really effective way of killing someone. What is that?
I shall do it. It has begun. More the fools they.
These skeletons were a pain. Oh my god, all this junk. We don't need this junk. Alright, what's this broken stone altar? This is an indent on the surface of this altar in which something is something. I missed it. Pickle says, just shoot him in the knee with a bow and arrow. I don't know about killing someone. Maybe just stopping them from being an adventurer like you.
These things can have unusual powers. Be wary. I shall do it. Come, let us end this.
Because it says, no newbie, stop it, go in your corner. Hey, you're the one that said it.
Careful.
I'm wondering. Hold a moment. I'm going to tab out real quick and look at my performance. I'm wondering if, and it's improving. I'm wondering if maybe Dragon Age is really pushing my processor. Because yeah, even now, even when I'm alt-tabbed out, Dragon Age is using between 40 and 50% of my processor. So I think I know what the issue is. I think my processor... I think Dragon Age is really pushing my processor for whatever reason. I don't know why. Because, it's Dragon Age. It's not like it's some game that's been out forever, but... It says you don't have the proof? What? I do. I have it right there. Lower the graphics. Well, it's in green right now, so...
I shall do it.
But I wouldn't think it would be the graphics, because the graphics, all that should really deal with. Well, for one, I'm like I'm in 1080 instead of this monitor. I can go up to 1440. 2K. It says, what proof, newbie, I'm blind. So I'm not even in full graphics here.
Trap right ahead.
Ah, you fools.
Let's make this quick.
No quarter shall be given. There is no glory in bloodshed.
Pixel says maybe a lot's going on in the background. I mean, maybe? I mean, it's not so much a lot's going on in the Windows background. It's because all the activity is coming from Dragon Age itself.
Now you fall. If we must fight, let us do it quickly.
Make a preservers.
In the game's background? I mean, maybe? Might be something worth checking out when,
Trap right ahead. I shall.
when I get done with the game here today.
It's done.
It does seem unusual.
Trap right ahead. Trap right ahead.
Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah, it's been 2 hours, but I figure we'll try and go for 3.
Yes, of course.
Alright, anything else that we have to pick up from people? Well, few things here. Adventurer's Journal? I don't know what that's about. A random helmet.
On my way.
As you say.
Hey there, Omar. It's okay that you're late. I haven't been able to find the elven version of you to give him those pelts and all that. Pickle says, I have to be honest, this is a very interesting Elder Scrolls game, but it's not really grabbing my attention. Aw. I will say the gameplay overall is pretty good. Watching it, that may not be as good.
Very well. It is begun. It shall be done. Watch out! Very well. Quickly, we must fight.
Pickle says it's painful. What, the gameplay?
There is no glory in bloodshed.
What exactly is the painful portion of it? Is it that it's slow, or oh, every second I dread of dying?
That should not have taken as long as it did.
Oh crap, we have an arcane horror over here. No, he froze us. Damn it. And he's teleporting, and we're gonna die. Oh my god. Pickle says, this is torture, newbie. You have made a new inhumane way of torturing. Oh my goodness. Sten, what are you doing? Oh, you're paralyzed. That's what you're doing. Okay.
Sit down. All right. On it.
I had a big frame drop from that, just from gameplay-wise frame drop, not stream-wise frame drop. So, I wonder if there's something weird going on with Dragon Age here. We at least get some decent loot here. Oh my goodness, I can't take any of this. Ooh, cold damage. Pickle says, the story is no, but I see there is action, but not like action. The story is interesting, but the combat. Oh. Well, if that's the case, you might like Dragon Age 2. That combat is a little bit more stuff going on, that sort of thing. Alright, so this stuff, anything here worth grabbing? Topaz is good. Ruby is good. Grab the topaz. And, oh, the helmet sells for a gold. What about the clan shield here? That's cheap. Get rid of that. Actually, the heavy metal shield is a better value. Oh, this is just like Elder Scrolls, trying to find the stuff that I want to get rid of so that I can make money. Okay, the Darmisu, that I can get rid of. What's better, the ruby? I think the ruby is. Alright, we'll just take that. Pickle says, but if they add pickles into this game, they'll get my full attention. I don't believe there are any pickles in this game. Except for shale, maybe a hard pickle. Well, Pickle, at least the good news is this game is probably like... We're probably at the halfway point. Because we're going to get the elves, take them under our control. And then from the elves, we have to go to the dwarves. Oh, damn you, Diamond, for being valuable there.
As you say.
Alright, so we're going to take a little swim to get to Witherfang here.
It is begun. I shall do it.
Damn it, Liliana, get the hell out of there.
Very well. Bear the scars of battle.
Okay, seriously. Pickle says, just throw a bone and run for it. Okay, what's the weakest one here? We got these ones here. I don't think I'm gonna survive this. Nope, I'm being overwhelmed now. Oh, jeez. Omar asked, did the stream stop? No. Not that I know of.
Very well.
Alright, let's try to do this with a little bit of tactics here. It's a message, okay. So yeah, Mike is good. So it's just Omar is having the issues with the stream, okay. Alright, so our plan. Alistair is going to go first. Sten is going to be here. Liliana is going to be in the back, firing off her arrows. Alistair, move you forward with Sten. I'll be kind of like mid-ground.
As you wish.
And Alistair, you are going to hold your own there. Or get murdered by the damn werewolves. Seriously, what the fuck?
I try to be merciful.
Alright, next, Liliana. Let's focus on that one. Pickle says you should get a mod that replaces the death screen to "you died." That "you died" being from whatchamacallit, Dark Souls. I saw Dark Souls was on sale, and I was thinking about getting it, but then I was like, no.
Very well.
I don't need that in my life. All right, let's make some potions here. Health potions. I should have gotten it. No, as I said, if I had found that I'd been playing, if I had played through Bloodborne more, I may have, but the fact that I didn't made me just kind of think that it'd just be a waste of money to get it, so.
Very well.
Let's end this.
Pickle says, your pain and suffering will bring you fame. I don't know. I had a lot of pain and suffering through Warzone, and I don't think that went very well. Even though you seem to enjoy Warzone. Oh yeah, you did mention, I saw it and then I was busy. You mentioned that Age of Empires 2 isn't working on your laptop? Like how? How is that? Drive not compatible. What? I don't think I've ever heard of something like that.
I shall do it.
As you like.
And you have no idea either. Aw. You haven't Googled your symptoms to figure out anything familiar with it or anything? Aw, disappointed Pickle.
As you say.
And it's saving the game for me. Lovely.
Stop! Brothers and sisters, be at ease. We do not wish any more of our people hurt. I ask you this now, outsider. Are you willing to parley?
Zero says they got sidetracked on another thing. It's alright. Welcome back, Zero. Alright, parlay. Talking will accomplish nothing. Or we'll say like you parlayed with the Dalish.
That was different. The lady believes that the Dalish have not told you everything, so she has asked that you be brought to her. She means you no harm, provided your willingness to parley in peace is an honest one.
Is your lady Witherfang?
She is not Witherfang, but she can tell you of Witherfang if you ask. But first, you must agree to parley.
So, what do you guys think? Should we parlay with the werewolves? Or should we just murder them all? And Omar says, you know what's pain? Waiting 7 days for an anime episode to be released. Isn't that... Pickle says, or losing your PC to water, Omar. I think Pickle does have you beat there, Omar. So why doesn't this lady come and speak to me herself?
We would not let her. We will protect our lady to our last breath. It may yet come to pass that you will kill the rest of us, but until then we will not chance her coming to harm.
Zero says, you know what? True pain is stubbing your pinky toe on the table. That is true pain as well, Zero. Sorry, Omar, you don't win very well. I think both Zero and Pickle have you beat. Do I go with the werewolves this playthrough, or do I go with the elves? Forget it. I'm not about to trust any of you.
Then it seems we are done. The die is cast. So be it.
Alright, let's do a little of this. Oh, that didn't work very well.
Try not to look too incompetent. It's embarrassing.
Damn it, Liliana, don't die.
Very well. Down! It shall be done. Come, let us end this.
More of them.
It is begun. As you say. It shall be done. Blast!
No!
What? It is done.
Zero says, don't get loud, please. Wait, who get loud? All
We do not
right.
wish any more of our people hurt.
Come for Witherfang's heart.
She means you no harm.
Not gonna trust you. All right, everyone, fall back.
Yes?
Oh, the damn wolves. They are loud.
Defend yourself! You should run while you can.
Back, Alistair, back. Okay, Liliana, you need to fall back. Quick, newbie, insult them. Call them Chihuahua. What? And let's see. I think I have things set right. It's just, for whatever reason, it's being weird. Damn it, Sten, hold together.
Yeah, now we do battle. Speak.
All right. Battle it is then. Let's end this.
Come, let us end this.
Alright, let's heal Sten next, I guess. Oh god.
I try to be merciful.
As you say. Very well.
Sten, help them.
Yes.
Alright, let's have everyone focus on that one.
As you wish. I shall do it.
Oh dear. That was a lot. Well, I suppose I can pick up these werewolf pelts now. Let's see. Oh god, it has passed the 10 minutes, Pickle says. Yes, it has.
It has begun. Very well. Our skill has won the day.
That's a lot of blood.
Private documents? I can't grab them. Pickle says, you're close to the end. I'm a stay till the end. Yeah, we are almost... I'll probably end it when we finish up the stuff with Witherfang. Because we are getting close, so... Pickle said he was going to go to sleep 10 minutes ago, Omar. Although, when he said that, it was like 20 minutes ago, so... Splint mail boots? That's disappointing. I wanted to find more of that Juggernaut armor, but I don't think Liliana is high enough on her unlocking to get to it.
Very well.
No, what I should be doing, I have these gifts I probably should be giving away. Painted Skyball. Let's give it to Sten.
You have my thanks.
Yeah, he didn't really like it. Silver medallion? Liliana can grab that.
Why, thank you so much.
She doesn't like it. Andraste's Grace. I want to say that's really more for Alistair, but we'll give it to Liliana.
Flowers?
Oh no, she likes
For
it.
me? They smell lovely, and there's something so familiar about them. These were my mother's flowers. She would sprinkle the dry petals amongst her clothes. Oh, they smell just like her. Thank you so much.
Okay, I was wrong. It was actually for Liliana there. And yes, I did use my dark magic on you, Pickle, so you won't be tired. Alright, looks like we've cleared out everything around here, so on to Witherfang, I think. And Zero says I won't be going to sleep soon. No, you probably will not, Zero. Omar says, ooh, newbie knows what flowers to turn on a woman after few failed attempts. Don't look, Omar. Boobs.
Please be at peace, all of you. This is my sanctum, and I do not wish it violated.
But they have slain those who guarded your sanctum, lady. They seek to harm you.
What they seek is quite something else, I fear. Allow me to bid you welcome, mortal. I am the Lady of the Forest.
Really? You seem more like the Lady of the Ruin to me.
You will not speak to the lady in this manner.
Hush, Swift Runner. Your urge for battle has only seen the death of the very ones you've been trying to save. Is that what you want?
No, my lady. Anything but that.
And the time has come to speak with this outsider, to set our rage aside. I apologize on Swift Runner's behalf. He struggles with his nature.
Omar says, I'm legally an adult. You can't tell me what I can and can't see. As do we all, lady.
Truer words were never spoken. But few could claim the same as these creatures, that their very nature is a curse forced upon them. No doubt you have questions, mortal. There are things that Zathrian has not told you.
I'm only wondering where Witherfang is.
There is more to understanding Witherfang than what Zathrian told you. Listen, and decide whether he has been entirely truthful. It was Zathrian who created the curse that these creatures suffer. The same curse that Zathrian's own people now suffer. Centuries ago, when the Dalish first came to this land, a tribe of humans lived close to this forest. They sought to drive the Dalish away. Zathrian was a young man then. He had a son and daughter he loved greatly. And while out hunting, the human tribe captured them both.
The humans tortured the boy, killed him. The girl they raped and left for dead. The Dalish found her, but she learned later she was with child. She killed herself.
Well, that's dark. So Zathrian cursed them, I take it.
Zathrian came to this ruin and summoned a terrible spirit, binding it to the body of a great wolf. So Witherfang came to be. Witherfang hunted the humans of the tribe. Many were killed, but others were cursed by his blood, becoming twisted and savage creatures.
Twisted and savage, just as Witherfang himself is.
Deceit is the nature of men.
They were driven into the forest. When the human tribe finally left for good, their cursed brethren remained, pitiful and mindless animals.
Until I found you, my lady. You gave me peace.
I showed Swiftrunner that there was another side to his bestial nature. I soothed his rage, and his humanity emerged. And he brought others to me.
So why did you ambush the Dalish? For revenge?
In part, we seek to end the curse. The crimes committed against Zathrian's children were grave, but they were committed centuries ago by those who are long dead. Word was sent to Zathrian every time the landships passed this way, asking him to come, but he has always ignored us. We will no longer be denied.
We spread the curse to his people, so he must end the curse to save them.
Please, mortal. You must go to him. Bring him here. If he sees these creatures, hears their plight, surely he will agree to end the curse.
We could be the evil. We could say, I have another plan. Kill the elves. Kill Zathrian. Oh, do we go evil? We don't have Zevran with us, so you know what? We'll do it. I have another plan. Kill the elves. Kill Zathrian.
I do not trust this plan, my lady. We could be betrayed.
No good can come of it. No. Bring Zathrian to us here. That is the only way we will succeed.
So why would Zathrian agree to come here alone?
If Zathrian comes, I shall summon Witherfang. I possess that power. I also have the power to ensure Witherfang is never found. Tell Zathrian this. If he does not come, if he does not break the curse, he will never find Witherfang, and he will never cure his people.
And what if there's no way to break the curse?
I believe there is. There must be.
If there is no way, then he dies. Then they all die.
Very well, I'll go tell Zathrian.
And we shall await your return. Outside of this chamber, the passage leading back to the surface has been opened for you. Return with Zathrian as soon as you can.
I mean, I could do this the hard way, but... Well, what's over here? I don't want a leather helm. So you guys, well, Pickle did, as usual, a joke that went too far. Then you mentioned Far Cry 5. I've never actually played any of the Far Cry games. Just kind of, I don't know. They've just kind of escaped me. Sarah says I just don't want to do moderator things. Omar says, I know, we all get Far Cry 5 and play together. Yeah. Sorry, Omar. Oh, look, Zathrian's right here. It's like he knew something was up.
Ah, and here you are already.
Zathrian, what are you doing here?
You have carved a safe path through the forest. Safe enough for me to follow, anyhow. There was no way to tell what would happen once you reached this ruin, so I decided to come myself.
You mean you wanted to make sure I got the hearts?
Just so. Did you?
No, I didn't.
You didn't. May I ask then, why are you leaving the ruin?
The lady won't summon Witherfang until you break the curse.
You do understand that she actually is Witherfang?
I thought Witherfang was a male wolf.
She is the powerful spirit of this ancient forest that I summoned long ago and bound in the body of the wolf. Her nature is that of the forest itself. Beautiful and terrible, serene and savage, maiden and beast. She is the lady and Witherfang both, two sides of a single being. The curse came first from her. Those she afflicted with it mirrored her own nature, becoming savage beast as well as human.
But the werewolves have regained their minds.
I find that difficult to believe. They attacked my clan, and they were the same savages then that they have ever been. They deserve to be wiped out and not defended. Come, I will accompany you back to the ruin. Let us go and speak to the spirit, and I will force her into Witherfang's form. He may then be slain and the heart taken.
Will killing Witherfang break the curse?
No, Witherfang's heart will cure the hunters, but it does not end the curse. The curse is more powerful than that. And even if I could, I would not break the curse. These savage beasts deserve their existence. I will do nothing to help them. Ever.
Very well, let's kill them and get this over with.
They are awaiting our arrival, are they not? So this should not be a difficult approach. I am eager to have this over with. So here you are, Spirit.
She is the lady of the forest. You will address her properly.
You've taken a name, Spirit? And you've given names to your pets? These beasts who follow you?
It was they who gave me a name, Zathrian. And the names they take are their own. They follow me because I help them to find who they are.
Who they are has not changed from whom their ancestors were. Wild savages, worthless dogs. Their twisted shape only mirrors their monstrous hearts.
He will not help us, lady. It is as I warned you. He is not here to talk.
That is true. I am not here to talk. I am here for Witherfang's heart, and that is all.
He has come to kill you, lady.
And what of you, mortal? Do you support Zathrian in this, even after all that you have heard?
I do. I came for the heart, and that's it.
Be wary. The lady must be protected.
Please, stop. Surely there must be a peaceful solution to this.
Ask yourself that question, Liliana.
I am. And I refuse to accept that there is no way to end this peacefully.
We both know there can be no peace. Their nature compels it, just as mine does.
It does not have to be that way. There is room in your heart for compassion, Zathrian. Surely your retribution is spent.
My retribution is eternal, Spirit, as is my pain. This is justice, no more.
Are you certain your pain is the only reason you will not end this curse? Have you told the mortal how it was created?
He said he summoned you and bound you to a wolf.
And so he did. Witherfang and I are bound as one being. But such powerful magic could not be accomplished without Zathrian's own blood. Your people believe you have rediscovered the immortality of their ancestors, Zathrian, but that is not true. So long as the curse exists, so do you.
No, that is not how it is.
Can you blame him? Who wants to die?
What could keep one going after so many centuries of life? Love? Or a bitter hatred that clutches at a heart that should long ago have ceased beating? The curse would not end with Zathrian's death. His life, however, relies on its existence. And I believe his death plays a part in its ending.
Then we kill him! We tear him apart now!
For all your powers of speech, you are beasts still. What would you gain from killing me? Only I know how the ritual ends, and I will never do it.
Ha! You see? We must kill them all!
See? They turn on you as quickly. Do what you have come here to do, Grey Warden, or get out of my way.
Go for the heart, Zathrian. You have my support.
No, don't do this. Have you all gone mad?
We are doing what we have to. I'm so sorry.
Then you die with him!
Well, at least it's saved before we did this. Alright. Let's try to do an earthquake here. To get them off balance a little. And of course they knock me down. Of course. I mean, I could try to move Liliana over here. And of course it doesn't even work. Ugh. Get away from me, you bastards! Nose! Double nose! Oh dear. I'm going to die. Well, oh, nope, I am dead. Now Liliana is dead. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Come on, come on. Hold together, you two. Hold together. Actually, I want you to use that, and Alistair will use the full potions. Is Zathrian dead? I think Zathrian's dead. And now Sten is dead. Oh, crap.
What manner of beast is this?
I never liked this part.
Oh, chain lightning.
Yes.
Well, that was kinda good. Of course, there goes Sten now. And Leliana, oh my god. Would you fuckers leave me alone? What, Spickle? Oh dear. Oh, how the hell are we doing this? Oh, crap. Okay, we'll try this one more time. If I can't do it, I'll change the difficulty. Pickle says, remember that time you just ran around? Run? Unfortunately, I don't think that's quite going to work this time. I am taking a moment to look and see if there's anything here that might be useful. Granting a bonus to defense, but a penalty to mental resistance. Well, that would be useful. We'll use that. Let's go to myself and use this rock salve.
At your
Alright, let's see.
Shall be done.
Aha! Shattering. Use my teleports.
I am armed.
I mean, I could do a death cloud. Of course, that's going to take out everyone else here. Yeah, that didn't really work. Alright, so now let's move on to the next one.
Right.
Leliana, why are you trying to run in? Oh my god, okay. Oh, crap. Difficulty easy now. There are cheat codes that you can use. Oh, okay, apparently that crashed it. Oh, come on, you little shits. Oh, and let me mute it here because I don't want any other copyright flags here. All right, let's make sure. Okay, difficulty is easy. Let's load back in. All right. So everyone just focus on like one. Well, we are doing better, I think. Of course, Leliana is still going to go down. That slut.
Very well.
Make her preserve us.
Get off!
Down you go!
Back! Careful! Ha! It is begun.
Well, sending it to easy did it. Grab that stuff. I don't think there's necessarily anything else here that we need. Nope, no other loot.
The dread beast is dead, and the heart is now mine. Well done, Grey Warden. You have succeeded in your task.
So, what would have happened if you had been killed?
Small chance of that. But Lanaya knows how to use the heart to cure the hunters, so my people would have survived. Shall we leave now?
So, Lanaya knows how to use the heart.
She is my first. Of course she does. What of it?
Well, there's no need to keep you alive then. That's all.
Ah, yes, I should have thought of that. How stupid of me to mention it.
Yes, it was. Very much so. I have been waiting for this.
So I've gathered. Let us end this now, then.
And of course he brings up a bunch of spirits, because he's that kind of person.
As you say.
And where did this werewolf come from? Well, the good news now is that since we're on easy mode, I can do spells without getting, well, if I don't get frozen. I can do spells without friendly fire. Maybe. Maybe.
It shall be done. As you say. It shall be done. It is begun. I shall do it.
No, they took me out. Go, Alistair, go. Oh, Alistair beheaded him. Yes, Omar? Oh, you didn't want the annoying wolf sounds anymore? Too bad.
Very well.
And randomly, everyone wakes up somehow.
You forced our hand. Damn it! I hate this part.
And stay down. Oh, you'll pay for that.
I shall do it.
Off I go.
A bit more dying, please.
Omar says, no, Mike went to bed. You didn't wish him a good night. How dare you? Hey, it's his fault for leaving in the middle of the battle. What? Oh, come on. Oh, what do I gotta get rid of here? I'm not using the small grease trap, so we'll take that. Where the hell is Zathrian here?
Very well.
So uncivilized. It is what it is. Alright, so we got this Keeper's Ring. We have money. That's always good. +1 dexterity. That's not really all that great. But I'll still grab it because I can give it to... I was going to give it to Sten. But now I realize I really can't. Alright, made a little bit of room. So this Magister's staff is kind of disappointing. It is kind of disappointing. Oh. I mean, it does give a boost to spirit damage. And I do spirit damage. Omar says, dexterity? Ha, you have deja vu. I am. Alright, so time to return back to the elven village.
I shall do it.
We'll see if we can find your elven form, Omar, before we end it here for today. Yes, your elven form. The guy that was trying to kill something for a girl and then he couldn't leave the forest, so he needed us to go do it. What kind of nonsense are we fighting in the forest here? Also, I realized I was going to the forest and now, oh god, what is all of this?
Right ahead.
Bandits.
Now we do battle.
Damn it, don't interrupt me.
Battle it is then.
It has begun.
Oh, you remember the virgin boy?
Very well. Back!
I suppose
As you
violence
say.
is the solution. Sometimes.
It shall be done.
Alright, I don't know what was up with that little bandit attack, but we took care of it. Let's continue on. Alright, Oh, hell. I did mess that up. Because I could have just taken that all the way back to the village. Instead, I made the mistake of going to the forest instead. So now I gotta run all the way across over here. Well, the good news is at least we're one step closer to being done here. So we'll get the elves under our control. Omar says, also remember when you told me that I could sleep with Piper? I think I remember something like that. Have you achieved that, Omar?
It is done. The essence of the wolf's heart appears to have banished all traces of the cursed blood from the hunters. It is too bad that Zathrian had to die. I felt it when he departed.
I think he was ready to go.
He was a hero in the end, Lanaya.
It will be difficult to fill Zathrian's shoes. He was our keeper for many centuries, and he will be sorely missed. But I am keeper now. Let me say it officially then. I hereby swear to uphold the terms of the ancient contract our people formed with the Grey Wardens. Call, and we shall come, with great speed and purpose, and we shall strike at your foes. This I swear.
Omar says, yes, I'm a little disappointed. You can sleep with Piper, but you don't see nor hear anything. Aw. Yeah, I don't think Elder Scrolls games really, or Elder Scrolls or, well, Bethesda games is what I'm trying to say, really get too far into that. I mean, besides like the old Arena where you had the girls walking around with their boobs out. But that was a whole nother story. That was back in the 90s. Early 90s. Dragon Age has some interesting scenes that you can sort of see. I mean, it doesn't get super in-depth, but it's a bit more than what you get in Fallout. All right. Thank you, Lanaya.
It has been a long time since the Dalish marched to war, but I trust that in the end, we shall make a difference for you.
All right. Oh, there he is. How did I not see him here before? I don't know.
Now that the forest is clear, I am free to hunt a pelt of my own. Then Gaina will be mine.
What's...
Now that the forest is
But
clear,
we got you a
I am
pelt and everything, you bastard.
Then Gaina will be mine.
Oh. Omar, I'm pissed off at your at your version. Let's see, Laura. Oh wait, no, I can't do anything with that because I don't have. So because I've now, cleared the area and all that, your elven version no longer needs my services. He can go out and hunt on his own.
We are working hard to make enough equipment for all of the hunters. Our armaments will be superior to anything else you find on the battlefield.
Okay, will you barter with me now?
I am no merchant, but I have plenty that you may need.
Oh, you will now? Okay. Now I can sell all this stuff. Well, so we've made a little bit of progress here. Looks like the next place that we're gonna go will be the dwarves. Unless we made a stop over in Denerim. Omar says, oh, well, that just shows I can handle myself. I suppose. I'll allow it this time. Got the helmet we can sell. Studded helmet? Nah, I don't need that. Omar says, thank you, newbie. I can sleep happily tonight. You can handle yourself. To get the ladies. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we go to Denerim first? Even though we can't necessarily complete everything in Denerim. Or should we go for the dwarves to get them on our side? So I need to use these tomes. Use these tomes now before I forget about them. Alright, so we got the Formari tome. 1 point to spend on a skill. And then we also have the Grimoire of the Frozen Wastes. 1 point to spend on an attribute. Alright, so we got 6 attribute points that we can put into something here. You know what? I'm going to do 5 into Constitution. And let's do 1 more into Magic. Omar says, you go to the dwarves, you'll get shamed. Go to the other place. Alright, Zero, are you still here to lend your inputs? Maybe I should do Petrify. Because Petrify I can mix with Stone Fist, and that's pretty good. You know what? I think I'll do that. So let's do... I'll keep it as number 7 there. So 0 also says to go to Denerim. Okay, so we'll do that real quick here, and then... well, first we'll have to stop at the camp to heal up. No, don't change the party. Map, that's what we want. So stop off at the camp. 0 says, do whatever the hell you want. Oh, come on, 0. So yeah, we'll stop off at Denerim. Who should we bring, though? Well, obviously, we'll bring Leliana. We'll bring Alistair, and you know what? I'll bring Zevran. Reason that I'm going to bring him is there is someone that we might be able to interact with who he'll be able to benefit with. So we'll head to Denerim here, and then we'll end it for the day. The women, Omar says. Zira says on another server, I had to ban a guy called Cunt Lord. Oh dear. Let's see, do we have enough women to bring? I mean, we kind of do, but we won't have a tank. I don't know, should we try the whole mage setup?
As you say.
Hold on, let's return to the camp. You know what, we'll try it. And then that'll give us something to do. I'll probably go into the game and I'll be like, what the hell was I planning here? Alright, so what we're going to do, we are going to bring Leliana, we're going to bring Morgan, and we're going to bring Wynn. All with us. I could technically bring Shale, because Shale is a woman, but we'll do it your way, Omar. So we'll level them up, and then we'll be all done for today. Oh yeah, I forgot I turned Morgan into a bear. Can't do that while in combat? Well, then come out of that. Okay. So 12 attributes will increase her constitution. Happy Omar noise. I could max out her herbalism. Could do survival. Actually, I think I'll do... No, because I'm doing Morgan as the bear. So you know what? We'll do survival. I think that'll be a good choice. I think anyways. Alright, so we can max out her shapeshifter. That way she can become the really super powerful bear. And then if she's not doing shapeshifting, I could give her hexes. Affliction hex and misdirection hex. Or I could do the walking bomb. Walking bomb is kind of neat too. So walking bomb and then affliction hex. Let's try that.
Yes?
Leliana, what are we doing with you? Focusing on, we'll max out your dexterity there. And we'll do poison making. Finally get you to Vice Mastery. And then finally win. Well, probably max out your magic. Yeah, we can max out the magic to 30 there. All right, so Wynn has a lot of master combat tactics, not much in combat training. So let's start to give her some in that. And we'll do Life Ward. And then we can do Cleansing Aura on the next one. Cleansing Aura is nice because that heals injuries, so then you don't have to spend a whole bunch of injury kits. All right, folks, so that is going to be it here for today. Thanks for watching. Let's see. Do we have anyone here that we can raid? Let's take a look. Omar, you're in luck. That lady that you were talking about, Cardia, she's on. So we can go ahead and raid her. Alright, so we're going to go and raid Cardia Place. Thanks for watching, folks. And I will see you all later.